right, Vance, you have been here when you made the playoffs and things didn't go as well, and then this year not to make it. How do you kind of sum up what happened this season?
I mean, yeah, it's no secret. Every game in the NFL is so hard to win. It's a challenge every single week. Even, finding yourself going against an opponent that's ranked 32. It's still difficult. There's so many times, getting out of stadiums last year and literally getting out of them barely scraping by where we pull out, by a field goal or a crazy touchdown situation ending the game. Things that could have happened very well this year, that you're just coming out on the other side of them. A lot of people like saying, the ball didn't bounce our way a couple of times. While that may be true, there's still plenty of things that can be handled just by self-reflection on your own personal time and what you can do to improve. And it's something that every guy, every player should take seriously across the whole NFL.
This was your first full off-season with the Steelers heading into 2018. How much did that help you just with your chemistry with Ben and understanding the offense and what everybody wanted to do here?
The offense itself went from being something that I studied and did everything I could to memorize and take into a game, hoping to retain it, to I had an input. So it was a huge difference just in that. Secondly, just again, it's a thing that I don't think you can measure as a team or as an outsider, a statistician, but just that whole chemistry as an offense, relationships with players, the whole team. I think I got here 9 days before the first game of the season, and so it was so hard, and you wanted to just fast forward things and expedite, the process of building relationships, not even just with Ben, just with everyone in general. And you just can't do that. You can't force it as bad as you want to. And so, the locker move, to be next to him, not even that we're both big talkers. I mean, Ben says more words to a handful of guys on the team than he says to me, but at the same time, it's just having that physical closeness that, again, you can't expedite it, you can't push the fast forward button, you can't make it into something that it isn't, but it's been a great move for us. And having that off season was it was such a game changer. I felt more connected. And again, at the end of the day, man, that's just what we all want. We just want to feel that connection. And so it was so real to have it and experience it this year as compared to last.
Was this harder then because you were more comfortable with everybody and with the offense, and you guys knew that you had the talent to potentially make a run in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's always disappointing. The thing, though, is the response. And, I think we have enough guys and enough leadership in order to create and alter that change. And, to look yourself in the mirror and face the adversity, with strength and discipline to say, hey, this has to happen. And it was sure disappointing for sure. But at the same time, it's those moments when you're in those valleys, when you're standing, in front of the mirror, whenever you're facing that kind of adversity, that you can make, unbelievable changes and strides and developments that you wouldn't if you were found yourself having success. And so I think it'll be a great opportunity for us.
Double-A blitz, shotgun. He's back, fires it to an open man, and running up the field is Vance McDonald. Vance McDonald runs over a man. He's at the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, 10. Touchdown. Vance McDonald completely ran over strong safety Chris Conte and then just zoomed up the left sideline.
And Chris Conte's trying to tackle Vance, and Vance just stiff arms him, throws him out of the way like, get out of here, kid.
When I go back through 2018, I instantly think of your game in Tampa Bay and the stiff arm. Do you think of that, or what's the play that's kind of jumping out to you when you're going back through it all?
The play for sure is that it will always be just a flash of my entire life. And that game, the context of the game, it's prime time. My parents were there in the stands, and just the following, really just 24, 48 hours after that, it was funny to see just like the outpour of support coming from just every person that I almost ever met. I mean, just in all walks of life. And I've been pinned for that play, and I've received like pieces of like original art from people who are so talented, and I'm just like blown away because it's just been so well received. It's just so cool to have that and be a part of something like that.